We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, John Creech, guilty of the crime of voluntary manslaughter of Gavin Smith.
The man whose wife was having an affair with the Hollywood studio executive learns his fate today for killing him 5 years ago.
John Creech, a convicted drug dealer, escapes first and second-degree murder convictions in the beating death of Gavin Smith.
CBS 2's Randy Paige was in the courtroom when the verdicts were read and joins us live with the fallout now. Randy.
See, Rick, this is one of those cases where the jury has several options. They can find the defendant guilty of first-degree murder, second-degree murder, or manslaughter, or they can find the defendant not guilty of any of them. And this is what the jury found.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, John Creech, not guilty of the crime of first-degree murder, not guilty of the crime of second-degree murder, guilty of the crime of voluntary manslaughter of Gavin Smith.
There was never any question that John Creech killed Gavin Smith. He testified to that fact in front of the jury.
I was defending my life. I mean, he was attacking me.
The jury also learned Smith and Creech's wife were having an affair, that Creech found the 20th Century Fox executive in his Mercedes with Creech's wife, that the two men got into a violent fight and Smith was killed. The defense claimed it was self-defense.
Again, there was no intent to kill.
The prosecution argued it was premeditated murder. The jury found a motive somewhere in between, voluntary manslaughter. Prosecutor Bobby Grace.
But I think it's clear from the jury's verdict that they were kind of fixated on the heat of passion part of it.
And there was more to the case. Creech concealed Smith's body in a shallow grave in the high desert, while Smith's wife and children looked for him. Search parties were formed, and a $20,000 reward was offered.
He's my husband and my kid's dad. I mean, we need to find him.
More than 2 years later, Smith's body was discovered by a hiker and his dog in a desolate area near Palmdale. Prosecutor Bobby Grace said Smith's family is disappointed in today's verdict, but relieved the trial is over.
You know, they're not happy with the jury verdict, but I think that they're happy that the process is completed and that the defendant has to take legal responsibility for the death of Gavin Smith.
And the next step in this case, of course, is sentencing. Rick Susie, Creech is facing up to 11 years in state prison.
All right, thank you, Randy.